Book Cloud back. Back again. Book Cloud back. Tell your friend. Alright, so my name is Missing Utah and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to do a reading of an article on the Ultra Dragon Ball Wiki. If you don't know, this is a Dragon Ball fan wiki. It has amazing things like an over 9,000 link that actually just reads to the random page, and a happy face on the main page of a wiki. A typo in the main navigation bar, which is seen on every page. The ability to post Team 4-star content. A quote of the week that says, "Future Trunks, Team 4-star Trunks, huh? So you're the one who whopped Freezer." And recent blog posts like, "Gohan, I am back!" Kinda. And new characters. Okay. So, yep. We are going to get right into this. I think you can already tell this is going to be pretty bad. And so, to start off, I'm going to do an article that I have picked myself. I have not read this whole article before. I've skimmed it, but I haven't really read it. So, yeah. This is... Feast your eyes on... Alexuan. Alexuan is the son of Gohan and Videl, grandson of Goku and brother of Pan. He was born in the age 799. He was apparently really strong as Goku was when he was an infant, as Bulma stated. He fought many villains, such as old ones like Cell, Majin Buu, Frieza, Baby, and new ones Cyborg X, Biomech, Juggernaut, and Majin Babylon. He makes an appearance in Dragon Ball TSG, the Surpasser of Goku. Alexuan, the new and powerful hero after Goku. Sagas. Cyborg X Saga. In the age 808, Cell created the android Cyborg X. Cyborg X was then led to planet Earth and was programmed to kill the Z-Fighters. Cyborg X arrived in Ginger Town when he saw the innocent civilians as prey. Killed almost 200 civilians and destroyed Ginger Town to pieces. The Z-Fighters fought against the terrifying android and his impendable power. At this time, Alexuan was 9 years old. He was the only one with enough power to defeat Cyborg X. So the two fighters began to duel, and Alexuan was winning with his mighty strength and destroyed his circuits using the super attack groundbreak combination. The Cyborg X transformed into his second form and was angered only to kill Goten when he was in the way. Seeing his uncle die, Alexuan, for the first time, transformed into a Super Saiyan and used his new form to destroy the world. He fought fiercely with anger and broke the android's parts, only smashing him to the ground. Alexuan destroyed the android using his ultimate attack, Super Masenko. Alexuan and the Z-Fighters later buried Goten, since the Z-Fighters could not use the Dragon Balls to revive Goten back. Okay, so this kid is 9 years old, and he's already more powerful than the Z-Fighters, all of them together, in his base form. Now, I would assume, since there's this Super Saiyan 4 picture right here for no reason, that Goku is not among the Z-Fighters anymore, because GT, but Vegeta still is, and he should still be able to go Super Saiyan 4. So, this means that in his base form, either Vegeta just didn't fight, or he was already stronger than Vegeta as a Super Saiyan 4. And then he went Super Saiyan. And he's still only 9. Biomech Saga. Months after the defeat of Cyborg X, Cell created his final ultimate android, Biomech. How was Cell alive to create these things anyway? Biomech headed to Earth, only encountering Gohan and Trunks. The two warriors fought the android until the android transformed into his second form. Biomech gained the strength of a Super Saiyan and to battle the two warriors to death. Gohan was the last warrior standing and performed a super attack, Burst Rush. Biomech was angered and transformed into his third form. He now gained the strength of a full-powered Super Saiyan. Biomech emerged his power and crushed Gohan into his ground. Biomech performed a super attack, the Spirit of Cell, where him and the Spirit of Cell performed the super attack Kamehameha. Kamehameha. Gohan was defeated and smashed to the ground. Alexuan appeared. After seeing his father and Trunks, he transformed into a Super Saiyan and broke the force of the android. Biomac then performed the Super Dragon Fist, which weakened Alexuan terribly. Biomac decided to punish an opponent. So he transformed into his final form. He gained the strength of a Super Saiyan 2. Which again implies that despite being stronger than the Super Saiyan 4, Alexuan was simultaneously weaker than the Super Saiyan 2. Well then, Alexuan was only a Super Saiyan and began to be a weakling towards the android. Biomac blastered his ultimate attack, Ultra Universal Destruction Kamehameha. Alexuan fell to the ground with no willpower to gain his strength back. Alexuan was then contacted by Goku from the Dragon World. Oh yeah, Shenron. Goku informed them that himself and Alexuan will perform the grandfather-grandson Kamehameha, inspired by Gohan's father-son Kamehameha. Yes, we get it. It's not that hard of a reference to get, except maybe for the users of this wiki, apparently. Alexuan and Goku performed the ultimate attack and plunged through Biomac's power, and destroyed forever. Cell then appeared and absorbed his previous android Cyborg X. What? Didn't Cyborg X die? Yeah, he disintegrated him with the Super Masenko, didn't... So, how? Cell also fired his Solar Kamehameha, while Alexuan fired his grandson-grandfather Kamehameha. Both beams began to create a struggle. Alexuan angered and became a full-powered Super Saiyan, and blasted the beam heavily to defeat Cell's blast, and soon the Kamehameha shredded the evil Cell to pieces. The androids were finally defeated. This picture, Alexuan, who is not future Gohan at all, grown up to be a great fighter like Goku. Majin Babylon Saga. A year after the defeat of Biomac and Cell, Alexuan went along with Gohan, Piccolo, and Oob to planet Namek to fix all the damage that was caused by Cell and Biomac by using the Namekian Dragon Balls. Oob had returned from his training and decided to learn from the powerful Alexuan. He's 11 years old! It's been a year and a few months, quote-unquote, since the start of this whole thing, when he was 9. So, at most, he is 11 years old. Why does Oob want to learn from him? During the journey in the empty space, Oob had raised his power level, eventually realizing Majin Buu, who fused with him when Baby attacked years ago. The Majin Buu split into 4 Majins: Fat Buu, Super Buu, Kid Buu, and a new powerful Majin creature, Majin Babylon. Majin Babylon was the powerfulest and decided to become the leader of the Majin Buus. Majin Babylon ordered Fat Buu to defeat the 4 Z fighters. Gohan transported himself, Piccolo, Alexuan, Oob, and Fat Buu to planet Namek somehow, which was nearby. Fat Buu was incredibly powerful, and fought against the 4 warriors until they all stood down. Alexuan was transformed into a Super Saiyan and dueled with the monster. Fat Buu weakened as Alexuan destroyed each force the monster powered up. Alexuan finally used his super attack, Super Masenko, to destroy Fat Buu. Maj and Babylon had learned of their victory and decided to station Super Buu in Planet Plant. Unfortunately, What? He stationed Super Buu in a planet that was destroyed decades ago. Okay then. Unfortunately, the warriors had to get the last Dragon Ball in Planet Plant and were ambushed there. Super Boo remembered when he fought Gohan and decided to fight him first. Gohan transformed into his ultimate form and fought with his will until Super Boo blasted his Super Kamehameha while Gohan's guard was down. Alexuan, however, fired the Super Mayenko at Super Boo, causing Super Boo to weaken. Super Boo realized Alexuan's amazing power and once again absorbed Gohan, transforming into the monster that had once fought Vegito. Alexuan, after seeing his dad absorbed, enraged to a Super Saiyan 2. Alexuan rushed to the monster and fought with his power and might. Super Boo blasted his Super Kamehameha, and Alexuan blasted his Super Kamehameha. It became a struggle, and Alexuan had no choice but to revive Gohan once he has the Dragon Balls. Wait, isn't this like during a beam struggle or something? Realizing his father might die, he angered more and blasted the energy to vaporize Super Boo. Majin Babylon was angered by their second victory and sent its final minion to destroy them, Kid Buu. The Z Fighters could not revive Gohan since he was part of Super Buu now, but they still repaired the damage on Earth and revived Goten, who was killed by Cyborg X. So now they revive him. Even worse, again, if I'm correct, the Namekian Dragon Balls technically revive Goten, so they should be incapable of reviving him, not the Earth Balls. Alexuan was angered more since he let his father die along with Super Buu and decided to go to Hell, where the rest were seeking Majin Babylon. Unfortunately, Kid Buu ambushed Alexuan in Hell alongside with other villains, Frieza, Cell, and Super Buu. Alexuan decided to trick Super Buu and get absorbed. Once inside, Alexuan found his father and escaped Super Buu's body. Alexuan, now reunited with his father, both father and son fought the three villains with no difficulty. When it came to Kid Buu, they both performed the father-son Kamehameha to finally destroy the monster and end his madness. Meanwhile, Oob, Piccolo, and Goten were ambushed by Majin Babylon, and he fought the three warriors. Gohan and Alexuan had arrived and saw the Majin Babylon injuring their friends. Alexuan transformed into a Super Saiyan 2 and fought head-to-head with Majin Babylon. Alexuan was winning and broke the power of the monster. Alexuan blasted Super Kamehameha and weakened Majin Babylon. The monster then saw Piccolo as an opportunity to transform into a new form. Majin Babylon absorbed Piccolo and transformed into a demon Majin monster. Majin literally means demon person, so by definition he is already a demon, and Piccolo is no longer a demon. Okay. Majin Babylon fought with Gohan and Goten and crushed them with his mighty power. Majin Babylon fires his Dark Kamehameha and ultimately defeats Gohan and Goten. Okay, so now we're in present tense? Alexuan is angered to see his friends dying by the evil Majin Babylon. He unleashes his full power and transforms into a Super Saiyan 3. Alexuan has no choice but to fight the Kamehameha that was rushing towards him. Alexuan fired his powered-up attack to defeat the Majin Babylon. Ultra Kamehameha! The struggle became stronger and stronger until the whole galaxy shook, even though I'm pretty sure they're still in another dimension. Majin Babylon was terrified by this power and weakened every minute. Alexuan powered up and blasted each time. Gohan and Goten both transformed into Super Saiyan 2 and joined Alexuan in his beam struggle. They fired their Kamehamehas. The forces of light's power grew massively and shattered the power of the Dark Kamehameha. Piccolo was spitted out, and finally the three warriors grew their power even more to drift Majin Babylon to his rightful afterlife. Alexuan and the others finally returned to Earth, resting in their respectful lives for a long period of time. Wow. Wow, I can't even. This is just so bad. We're not done yet, guys, because we got the Juggernaut Saga. 9 years passed since the defeat of Majin Babylon and the Three Boos. Alexuan was now the age of 20, in case you can't math, and a full-powered warrior dedicated to defeat evil forces. Meanwhile, Broly in Hell telepathically instructed his son Juggernaut to go to Earth and kill the Z-Fighters. Juggernaut was proven to be 4 times powerful than a legendary Super Saiyan, and was powerful than even a Super Saiyan 4. Juggernaut attacked Earth and fought with Trunks, Gohan, Goten, and Alexuan. The Saiyan hybrids powered up and fought the ultimate Saiyan monster. Juggernaut defeated Gohan and broke Trunks' limbs. Gohan raged to a Super Saiyan 2 and fought fiercely with Juggernaut, but Juggernaut just simply swept him away and blasted his super attack. Light Flaming Explosion. Gohan eventually died, and Trunks raged to a Super Saiyan 3 along with Alexuan. Goten was next to fight Juggernaut, as Juggernaut just simply rushed to Goten and performed his other super attack. Ultimate Smash! Goten was severely injured, and Juggernaut surrounded himself in an energy explosion. The monster exploded the force field and completely faded Gohan to his afterlife. Piccolo arrived in the scene. So far, Gohan and Goten were dead, in case you can't remember from 30 seconds ago, and the only fighters left were himself and Super Saiyan 3 Trunks and Alexuan. Piccolo had found a way to power up to equal the power of a Super Saiyan 3. Piccolo became an ultimate Namekian. Somehow. The 3 fighters faced against Juggernaut as the monster prepared his super attack, Raging Blast. The Ultimate Energy Blast rushed up against them as Piccolo blasted his Ultra Special Beam Cannon towards the Raging Blast. Then ensued. Piccolo powered up his attack and struggled against the power of the Raging Blast. Piccolo achieved his full power form and simply blasted the Ultra Special Beam Cannon. Juggernaut was injured by this attack, but it didn't mean he will stop killing Earthlings. Juggernaut rushed against Piccolo, performed the Ultimate Smash, and blasted the Light Flaming Explosion at the weakened Ultimate Namekian. Piccolo was dead. Trunks and Alexuan were left and agreed to fight together against the Ultimate Monster. Alexuan and Trunks both powered up their ultimate attacks to combine to kill the Ultimate Monster. Trunks blasted his Super Burning attack, and Alexuan blasted his Ultra Masenko. They both combined their ultimate attacks as Juggernaut prepared his final ultimate attack. 100 times Ultimate Omega Blast. 100 times Ultimate Omega Blast. Still shown to be too powerful as the Omega Blast simply shed through the combined energy blast and devoured Trunks in his ultimate doom. Trunks eventually died. So the blast, quote-unquote, devoured Trunks, but did not instantly kill him. Juggernaut laughed as he killed every single Saiyan on Earth, because apparently there were some he hadn't killed yet, except the true powerful Saiyan, Alexuan. Alexuan raged at Juggernaut's amusement of killing everyone he knew and everyone he grew up with. Alexuan, as his final battle for Earth's freedom, exceeded his power level and raged to a Super Saiyan 4. Alexuan was now powerful as his grandfather. A small, shy kid had finally become the world's powerful warrior like his grandfather. Gohan. Alexuan decided to defeat his final enemy. Alexuan battled against the Ultimate Monster and crushed him in every way he could, and cornered him so he could blast the Ultra Kamehameha. Juggernaut, angered at this amazing power, has blasted his 100 times Ultimate Omega Blast to finally finish off Alexuan. The terrible energy blast rushed against Alexuan as Alexuan had had enough of Juggernaut's power and launched his final ultimate attack, Ultimate Dragon Fist. The illusional dragon shredded through the Omega Blast and plunged inside Juggernaut's body. As the dragon exploded Juggernaut, Juggernaut screamed as he met his ultimate doom. Alexuan blasted the Ultimate Dragon Fist once more, and it struck Juggernaut into ashes, transporting to hell. Alexuan stayed on Earth for 5 years and took Piccolo's attire in gray version and had a white cape, and headed to the other world to train Totran for the next 100 years. ... Personality. He at first was very shy to fight, even though he was as strong as Goku. But I thought he was only as strong as Goku now, like at the end. But seeing his dad getting absorbed by Majin Buu, he awakens his Super Saiyan powers. He did that against the other guy, the cyborg. Then later became Super Saiyan 3 to finally be as strong as Goku Super Saiyan 3. He later, as an adult, trained harder and then he was just like Goku, just slightly strong as him. He has attacks like Kamehameha, Masenko, Super Kamehameha, Super Masenko, Ground Break Combination, Kaioken Attack, even though it was never used. Spirit Bomb, Grandfather Grandson Kamehameha, Ultra Kamehameha, Ultra Masenko, Ultimate Dragon Fist, Super Saiyan 3 Spirit Bomb, 30 times Kamehameha, Ultimate Raging Attack, and Soul Breaker Blast. His forms include... blah 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 blah. Later life. Oh no! After training for 100 years in the other world, he returns DBAF and is Goku Jr.'s mentor and savior. He is not strong as he used to be due to old age, but he is powerful but too old and tired to show it. This is why he can't become a Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan 4 anymore. He dies at age 897 because of old age, being 130 years old as he finally passes on the duty to Goku Jr. Goku Jr. promises him he will find Vegeta who turned evil, and bring back the Z Fighters to stop evil at last. Except he would be, except Alexuan was not 130. He was in fact only 98. Math error. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this painful video. Whew. Woo! Woo! That is going to be it, guys. I'm going to see you all next time for more of this ridiculous wiki. See you guys later. Rate, comment, subscribe. I love you guys.